Okay, so I am recording. Go ahead.
Okay, so usually what happens is, and I probably would sit us differently. But anyway, let's start like this anyway. Yeah, so I would just introduce the show and say this is Bias Magazine in conjunction with Carrying Gateway. And in the studio we have here our delightful guests, Hepet and Brother Blackseed. And is that how you want to be introduced? Hepet? Or
people know me as Hafsan, but it's okay.
Me, Blackseed?
Yeah, Blackseed, okay.
Brother Blackseed.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, is that right? Okay. Bro. And yes, so today we're going to be talking about raw foods and how to prepare and what's the benefits and so on of raw foods. So just for a moment then, we'll start with you, Hepet. Just take us into the journey for you of raw foods and why that's brought you to here now.
Well, I grew up in Nigeria, that's where I was born. And while growing up, my mother introduced me to healing herbs, to food and vegetable. We have our own garden whereby we grow our own food. And she's a healer herself. She was, when she was young, whenever she falls ill, she was saying to me, she will have a dream. Someone will come into her dream and he will tell her what she has to take. She would tell this information she got from this person, it must be her ancestor. Mm-hmm. She would tell this to her grandmother, who would then go to the bushes and pick all these healing plants, because she's a healer herself. Mm-hmm. And then she would give her these plants. Either she boils them or she kind of pound them and then she applies them to her body and she gets well. And all around me there are healers in my family. My aunt is one of my two grandparents. They live to be 105 and 110. Wow. So this to me is what I was brought into. So I grew up eating these plants. Yeah. And I used to remember when I used to get into trouble because I loved climbing trees, and my mother said, the girl should never climb trees. And I said, why not? I said, I'm never going to give you my lunch. I don't care, I would just eat the fruit and vegetables. And I remember when she was pregnant with her youngest son, which is my brother, we used to spend hours, like 2-3 hours in the early part of the morning just eating mangoes. And she used to tell me stories. So all around me I see this and the healing that comes from these plants. So that's how I started.
Nice, okay. And for you, Brother Blackseed, how did you come along to this journey to this point now?
It's very similar to Sister Hepet. And the amazing thing is this, when we met, it was like, how old is your grandmother? And we had a little competition, because my grandmother at the time was 104. Wow. And Sister Hepet had said that her grandparents were 110. Mm-hmm. So she trumped me, yeah? So we were having a discussion, like longevity of our ancestors. And then the discussion led to why our grandparents had reached these ages. And then we found that we had these similarities that, again, with my grandmother, obviously I'd spent time with my grandmother when I was younger. And my grandmother always used to emphasize, she used to say to me, if you have your last dollar, spend it on quality food. Okay. And that will enable you to have more fuel to get another dollar.
To get another dollar.
So the journey is really the same.
Yeah.
It's very similar. It's just that I was having my journey on one part of the planet, and Sister Hepet was having her journey, and our journeys came together.
And the emphasis is always on food. Because I remember my mother said, you know, your food should be your health. Yes. Whatever you put, it's not an accessory you can go into the market and buy. No, you must seek health. Health is well. So.
Okay. Well, you guys do look very healthy, and so did this spread here. So tell us, that how did you start the day today? What did you have for breakfast?
Oh, today I had green juice today. But so I had moringa, I had a parsley, I had spinach, and then I put a little bit of lucuma powder, hemp powder, and ashwagandha.
Okay, and through the juice?
Through the juicer.
Okay, and what did you have?
I have normally I will have teff. We have teff, we soak it, we add fruits, very important, the strawberries, the berries, you get a lot of vitamin C from those, and you get the flavonoids, and then you make your milk. You make an almond milk, again you have to soak the nuts, you sweeten it with dates, and so you've got your teff, your almond milk, and your fruits.
5 minutes.
And it makes a beautiful porridge. Now, what's very, very, very important with we call the teff brain food. Why do we call it brain food? Because it has massive amounts of copper.
Okay.
And if you look at it, it's very golden. And there's a very long history in the teff grain. People will know it from Ethiopia, where they make the anjera.
It's a bread.
It's like a bread or a pancake, but you don't have to heat it. You can just eat it as a.
As raw. Okay.
Yes.
So you have here these wonderful different grains and oats and things that you have for breakfast. So what would make a really nutritious, balanced breakfast? So if you're telling the viewers now, what's something that can make quick and easy, and where they would get these things as well.
Well, you have to make sure that you have the vitamins, the magnesium, so all the food that I mentioned, like I have the parsley. I know parsley has a lot of, it's like superfoods. You have the spinach, you have the hemp powder, which is very good as well, magnesium, iron and all that, and you have the lucuma powder, and then you have the juice. So
what is lucuma powder?
Lucuma powder is
it's good for women actually.
Yeah.
It's like a hormonal. That's how I use it.
Yeah.
Like a hormonal.
Yeah, it's balanced. Really, it balances you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, the audience might not know that, so that's something you can key
you
in.
have to explain what that is. Yeah. So you add this. Make sure that what you have has got all these nutrients in it. So you have a balance in all these combinations.
Okay.
So it's not just one thing, not just the vitamins or the mineral. You have to make sure it's alkaline, because we need to have more alkaline than acid in our body. So all this I mentioned have got more alkaline in them, the food then.
So how? Because Hetty is mentioning
3 minutes left.
a lot of this is going to run over. A lot of supplements.
Yeah.
How important are supplements when we're preparing our food?
Yeah, supplements are very important because most of the foods that we eat modernly are depleted. Now, when I say they're important, there are many types of supplements, and even some of the supplements you need to stay away from them because they're still processed.
Yes.
When we talk about supplements, we're talking about supplements that come from wild harvest fruits that have not been processed, they haven't been wetnessed in a warehouse for 5 years. You're talking about something that's taken off the tree and put into a jar similar to this, and you can either sprinkle it, put it in your smoothie, add it to your breakfast. But it's very, very important you get proper food supplements and add them, because it's gonna give you the vitamins and the energy that you require to keep you going. What I would say, which is very important, what the sister and I are trying to emphasize, is that live food or
2 minutes.
eating healthy should become natural. So what people really want to recognize is that they need to say to themselves, I am already eating to some degree some foods, which are fruits and vegetables, but they need to increase that. That's the aspect that you want to do. So if you're eating X amount of fruits, what they recommend 5 a day, or
So I think it's probably double, triple that really.
so this is the element that we want to demystify.
Yes.
You want to make it simple. Life should be simplified, not complicated. If your life's so complicated, you need to check yourself. Maybe you're doing something wrong. Maybe you need to do something wrong.
And life is life, living a living person. So you have to, naturally, your tendency is to have something live.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how can people get hold of you guys?
Well, we have a website which is www.lafiyavibes, which is LAFIVIBES.
And we'll run that underneath.
1 minute left.
LAFiyavibes.co.uk.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are we going to mention your workshops?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your workshops, quickly.
Short workshops, what we do, we just don't give you the information, we practically take you through the information step by step. You've got also the website where you can buy the products, monolifenutrition.com. So you've got all the foods that you can purchase. You can come down, Sister's going to show you how to make recipes, the lovely food you're seeing here, make it very simple for you. We do retreats, we have the answers.
Okay.
You don't need to go anywhere else. You've got your food, you've got your lifestyle, and you don't need to go nowhere.
And you have support. We don't want to leave you.
Yeah,
There you go.
absolutely. Okay.
15, 14, 13, 12,
Thank you very much.
11,
Until next week.
10,
Yes.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. on.
Okay.